Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Jim's Movie Musings. And if you'll indulge me, I'd like to kick off this episode with a question. What did Dave Bautista, Jacob Batalon, Eugene Cordero, Haley Steinfeld, and Mary Rivera all have in common? Well, the first thing is that they all play characters who appear in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Bautista plays Drax from the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, Batalon plays Ned Leeds, Peter Parker's best bud from the MCU Spider-Man movies. Eugene Cordero plays the Office drone from the Time Variance Authority who appears in a few episodes of the Disney Plus series Loki. Steinfeld plays Kate Bishop, who was only just launched in the Disney Plus series Hawkeye. And Mary Rivera plays Ned Leeds' Lola, who only just appeared in Spider-Man No Way Home. And the second thing they have in common is that they are all of varying degrees of Filipino descent. So, as some of you may have guessed, this is yet another video inspired by that scene in Spider-Man No Way Home in which Ned's Lola speaks Tagalog. Because, it got me thinking. I mean, the filmmakers didn't really have to have her speak Tagalog, but for some reason, director John Watts, producers Kevin Feige and Amy Pascal, writers Chris McKenna and Eric Summers, for whatever reason, they thought it would be a good idea to have this character speak in Tagalog and basically specifically identify Ned as a Filipino, because notably, none of the other characters played by the Filipino actors or the actors of Filipino descent is explicitly Filipino, which is fine. But when I saw that Ned's Lola, and of course by extension necessarily Ned, was specifically identified as Filipino, it just got me thinking, how far does Marvel want to go to wave this representation flag? I mean, I think it's a cool idea. And I got an idea for you, Marvel. How about introducing a Filipino superhero? The good news is it's not even a stretch. You already have Filipino superheroes in your pantheon of printed heroes. You got Wave, who was introduced only in the last 5 years, who has an awesome power set. I think Pearl Pangan is some kind of hydrokinetic, if I'm not mistaken. In fact, there's this really awesome recent comic book cover where she's sitting on the throne of Atlantis. I have yet to get my hands on that issue, but it looks so darn cool. And she's got a very loyal contingent of fans. Or if you want to do a more deep dive, you could introduce the Triumph Division, whom no less than Matt Fraction introduced all the way back in 2008, arguably before there was even a Marvel Cinematic Universe to speak of. Just a valiant effort at it. So yeah, you don't have to make this stuff up. So if you guys are looking in that direction, Marvel, I'd like to re-echo, to reignite the campaign that started back when Wave was launched not too long ago. To, hey, why do we have a Filipino superhero appearing in their own movie or in their own Disney Plus series? That would be super cool. Well, considering that we've already had a Tagalog speaking character appear in Marvel, why don't we just push for the next logical step? I mean, if representation is the game here, don't you think an actual superhero would definitely trump a supporting character or a bit role? Think about it. And there's all this talent out there who's more than capable of bringing these characters to life. I mean, there's a prominent variant cover featuring Wave, drawn by an artist who explicitly named his model / inspiration for the cover, and that's prominent Filipino actress Nadine Lustre. Is she up for the role? Who knows? But you don't have anything to lose by trying, right? And well, gosh knows there are so many other actors, Filipino actors or actors of Filipino descent, who would flip to be part of the Marvel universe, well, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and who definitely have the acting chops to pull off such a role. Okay, So, I don't know, Marvel. I guess it's your move, but for my part, I sure as heck would like to see a Filipino up there sharing the screen with my favorite heroes. What do you guys think?